Hello. Dirty trucking out here, getting ready to walk out. Since I've been rolling around in the car, see, I've been in a semi this entire time, driving a semi and getting to work by bus. So I haven't been out here, but I see what I see in a semi. But since I've been in the car, Michigan passed a law about not holding your cell phones. And since they passed that law, I see they are starting to, people are having accidents. They're crashing. And let me tell you why. I have never seen a mass amount of vehicles just disobedient, defying the speed limit sign. They flying up and down streets. They flying on surface streets. They flying on the highway like it ain't even a speed limit posted. Now I'm here in Michigan, and now it's some speed. Now I'm trying to do the speed limit, and they running up in back of me with their vehicle, speeding around, have been blowing at me because I'm doing the speed limit. That's what the signs say. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm comfortable with the speed limit, and until they change the speed limit to something else, that's what I'm gonna do. But they around here flying. I seen multiple accidents yesterday on street surfaces. Cars running in the back of cars. Some caused by the power outage because of that storm. They don't know how to properly maneuver between traffic light out or flashing red. They think all the cars supposed to go at once when one car go. And it's causing accidents. But they speeding. And some of the posted speed limits on the highway, like in the Detroit area, they got 55. They're not even doing 55. Nobody I've seen is doing 55 but me. And they running up in back of me. I'm tired of looking in my mirror, watching the vehicle speeding up to the back end of my ass, looking like it's about to hit the back of the fucking car because they doing a speed limit above what's posted. So I suggest Michigan, because these people are not doing the speed limit, I suggest that you go ahead and accommodate the speed limit. Change the signs. It don't need to be 55 anymore. Nobody's doing 55 on the freeway. But it don't matter what they change the speed limit to. These motherfuckers is going to speed even more. You change it to 70. They're going to do 75, 80, 85. That's what they do. They are driving entirely too fast. You are not trained as a driver. I'm professionally trained. I'm a professionally trained truck driver. I'm professionally trained. You not. You're traveling at a high rate of speed. Anything can happen. If somebody come to a sudden stop, you're in a rear ending them. If you ain't paying no attention, you're going to slam into them because you riding at a high rate of fucking speed. Now, you done got the cell phones out of some of them hands, but now they done replaced an issue with this speeding. When are you going to change the speed limit signs out here? Because nobody that I've seen since I've been in this rental car is doing the speed limit. And I'm tired of it. I feel uncomfortable having to follow the flow of traffic because the flow of traffic is speeding at a high rate of speed. Some of them is at excessive speed at a rate that they don't need to be going. And I'm tired of it. But some of these posted speed limits around here needs to be increased. These 55 areas, it shouldn't even be a 55 area in here on the freeway anymore because nobody's doing 55. 70 for cars, posted 65 for trucks. That should be out all freeways. Now, I heard they were talking about trying to increase to 70. Now, we getting at a ridiculous speed now. What you going to increase to, 75? Because they doing 75. Anything above that, you setting them up to get killed. They setting themselves up to get killed at the rate of speed I'm seeing these people been doing. And if anybody out there having GPS problems, I'm having GPS problems. It's doing weird shit. And at this point in time, being 2023, These GPS should be just 100% accurate. No mistakes, no confusion. Since I've been in a car, dealing with a car GPS, coming from being a trucking GPS, riding around in a car, guidance, I've become confused. I'm sitting there trying to figure out what the GPS is doing. Telling me to turn this way, one saying turn this way. I got two GPSs running. One saying turn this way, one saying turn that way. What the hell going on? What is going with the GPS system? What the problem is? I'm tired of being goddamn confused. Fix the shit. This is 2023. Technology should be on point. You out here talking about AI, artificial intelligence, and you can't even get the goddamn GPS fucking system to work right. This dirty trucking at home, trying to get my life straight. Just stay tuned. Just touching bases, touching in with you. This is a Sunday. I'm gonna go out here and find me a Sunday breakfast and relax my mind and get ready for the work day. Get ready for the next week, Monday. See what happens during the week, what problems they cause, what they send in the mail. They like sending fake shit in the mail. They like looking up bill troubles and sending them in the mail when I'm in a position where I'm barely hanging on and all this shit. But what amazes me that you would do all that, but my pursuit of justice, of what this state allowed happen to me, they don't give a shit about that. You want me to walk around here the rest of my life, working the rest of my life, paying on a debt I shouldn't have, being reminded of shit happened to me, dragging me through memory lane, constantly reminded of what happened to me. And for what? You ain't doing shit about it. You trying to jog memories. For what? See, the way I see things, if somebody wanted to fix a problem, you'd have fixed it when the problem arises. You don't wait to damn near 20, 30 years later and you come around and now you want to fix something that I guarantee you I've been complaining about probably half that time frame. What are you doing? They've been around here. I've been seeing looking like of people who done did me wrong. They back to sending letters in the mailbox. I don't know what's real or not when it comes to shit in the mailbox now. Because they done got so clever with sending fake bills, fake mail to the mailbox. And it look like legitimate, legal, business, or even political office letterheads from state agencies. It looks real. I don't know what's real anymore. And they've been doing that fake mail shit and fuck with my mail for years. I complained about that shit. But all they tell me, we're going to do an investigation, but we ain't going to tell you what happened. So why should I tell you what's going on so you can go do an investigation if you ain't going to tell me what's happening? These motherfuckers been fucking with me, and you ain't been doing nothing. But what this state seems to want to do is think you going to have me paying on debt that is not all mine, and you know it's not all mine. You think I'm going to spend the rest of my life remembering shit that happened to me that this state justice system didn't do shit for me about. They didn't do anything. You think you're going to keep reminding me of that shit. You know what? That's fine. Don't worry about it. And I'm pissed. If I could sue my state, I would. But it's the biggest cover-up I've ever seen for my life. You don't want nobody to know what you did to me, but everybody seems to know what you did to me. You covering up the fact that there's some shit going on here. How long is you gonna let this shit go on? But in the meantime, you want me to pay the bills from shit that they done to me and accumulated, and all that debt, all that debt ain't mine. I know what you did. And I'm not gonna be responsible for paying for what you did. This state needs to pay all my debt. Michigan needs to take care of me for the rest of my life. Me and my son for what you let happen to me here. This state needs to pay and wipe my slate clean and make sure the rest of my days on this earth is happy as motherfucking can be.